Excellent. I'm from Group 8 and my project is online healthcare service. It's quite similar with Max from Group 2, but we focus on teleconsulting service, not on-site hospital. And the next, I will talk about project description. Due to COVID-19 pandemic, many patients cannot go to the hospital to consult their symptoms or have any consulting with the doctor, including receive medicine followed by an appointment. Therefore, online service or healthcare is able to decrease this inconvenience. Moreover, online healthcare service is the system which is focused on consulting and receiving medicine online. So it is provide many fundamental service to support the patient. For example, patient can make an appointment to consult with the doctor online, receiving treatment advice, getting medication, and paying for treatment on the same system or platform. Next, I will talk about what makes this database interesting and important or advantage of our project. The first is for efficient processes. Due to COVID-19, many people don't want to go outside. So online healthcare service can support patients to decrease the process of going to the hospital. And the second is less barrier by saving time and money. And the third is book appointments. The online healthcare service can support patients to book an appointment easier by using the system instead of calling to the on-site hospital. And the fourth advantage is reduce risk of infection, because patient can receive treatment advice from doctor immediately if doctor is available and not necessary to queue in at the hospital. And the next is mistake rule. And the first is each user can register to online healthcare service for one time by using email and username. And the second is patient can check the time schedule of specific doctor that they want to consult with before making an appointment. The third is patients can make many appointments to consult with the doctor. And the fourth is patient can select an available time of doctor that they need to consult for an appointment and get the confirmation from the application. The fifth is patient can view the consultation receipt for checking service charge rate or doctor rate. And the sixth is patients can view medicine receipt for checking the unit of each medicine and per unit. And the last is doctor can make the consultation summary after giving consultation to the patients. And this is the maintenance data or data requirement and data constraint. We will keep the user information when new user register, and we divide the user into two types. The first is patient and the second is doctor. And we also keep the medicine information and the work schedule of each doctor. And we also keep the appointment information that created by the patient and consultation. And the next is payment information for consultation. And the last is payment information for medicine. And I make the difference of these two data is some patients do just the consultation but don't have any medicine, but some patients will have both. And the next is operation and transaction. This is the example operation and transaction that we will write it as the query in MySQL. For registration, our group write a project to insert new user when new user register occur, and also insert the new patient. And we also have to insert data of doctor, but we insert the data from Makaru, not manually. And we also can update the status of doctor and update the user data such as email register date or status. And we have the operation about the make an appointment to insert the new appointment when patient need to make an appointment with doctor, and also update appointment schedule, status, and remark. And for work schedule, our system can update the work schedule of each doctor and delete it when the doctor has resigned. And the next is patient. We will have the operation about patient consult with the doctor. But the doctor can insert new consultation when they finish giving the advice to the patient. And our system can also update the detail and symptom if the doctor insert it incorrect. And the next is manage medicine that using for online service, including insert the new medicine and update price or availability. And the next is payment of medicine. So our system can insert new payment of medicine if each patient have the medicine or receive medicine from doctor. And the next is data inquiry and report that I will skip and present it later. And this is our conceptual diagram. We use the Crawford to represent the conceptual, and we also define the primary key. For example, each user can register for one time, and this information belong to just one user, as same as the patient. And one patient can have many consultation, and each consultation belong to one patient, as same as a doctor that can give the many consultation. And also, and then if this patient can make many appointments, and the doctor have will get many appointments too. For this payment consultation, patient can pay for many consultation or zero consultation if they just register but don't have any consultation yet. And each consultation may have many or zero medicine refer to doctor and patient, and each payment medicine will serve just one medicine, and each medicine can belong to payment medicine. From logical design, we transform it to logical design using relational schema, and we define the primary key, foreign key, including the work schedule as the multi-value of between doctor and appointment, because each doctor cannot have the same work date and start date at the same time. So we define it to be the unique from multi-value from doctor. And the next is data dictionary. For the new user, we will use the username as the primary key and set it as unique. As same as the email, we will set it unique. And for the patient, we use the patient username as the primary key, and it's also the foreign key because we refer it from the user table. As same as the doctor, we use the doctor username as the primary key and is referred from a user table. And for the doctor license ID, we set it as a unique because each doctor must have different doctor license ID. And I will skip this. Okay, next I will explain about the query result that I will mention on what I do. And this is the query that I write. The first is number of patients registered in the year 2021 and how many days passed. For this query, I use the join operation between patient table and user table. I use where clause to identify more than or equal to 1st January 2021 and use the timestamp diff to calculate the day passed. And the second is number of each medicine that have sold and total price from January until June 2021. I use the join table between payment medicine and with the medicine table and use sum to calculate the units used because in our medicine table, the same medicine name you have in different many medicine ID because it's different lot. So I will sum it together and I use the multiply between sum of unit, sum with the price per units to calculate the total price. And the third is total consultation cost of each patient. I use join operation tool to query this report. I use the join operation between patient and payment consultation table and use sum to calculate the consultation cost. And the next is compare between number of patients and doctor who registered between January until March. For this report, I use the subquery to retrieve the data of each month and year by joining a patient table with the user table and use the union to conclude data of each month. And the last of my query is number of patients in range of age less than 10, 25 to 35, 25 to 55, and is incorrect, more than 55. In this report, I also use the summary. I use the subquery to retrieve the table and use timestamp to find the age from date of birth. Yes, and also use the union to conclude the data from a different table. The amount I use it from patient table, appointment, I query it from the appointment table, and the last is I query it from the consultation table. Okay. This is about my present. Do you have any question or want to see other query more?
Can I ask what the difference is between your conceptual and logical model? Because they look pretty similar. Or is it just the foreign key?
You mean you want to see the logical design, right?
Yeah.
The difference is in the conceptual design, we will not define the foreign key in the conceptual. We will identify the foreign key and we will not have the data type and range in or any constraint in the conceptual, and in the logical we define it. Moreover, we define the work schedule in logical design because in conceptual design we think if we do just this, the doctor will have the same appointment date and time. So we define more about the work schedule to reduce that problem.
Okay, okay. Thank you.
I don't know if I missed something, but I'm not sure what is the difference between consultant and this one appointment. Is it linked together or not?
Is not linked together, but for our group have discussed about this too. We think that the first step, the patient have to make the appointment for what's it called? For reserve the doctor first, and if doctor accept this appointment, they will go to the next step, which is the consultation. The appointment will create by patient, but the consultation will create by the doctor to summary it.
Okay.
Am I answer your question?
Yes, and so we cannot tell which consultant is depend on which appointment, right?
No,
It's not linked together. Okay,
not linked.
I see.
But appointment linking with the consultant, because in our appointment you have the status like this appointment is complete or miss, something like that. So the appointment that complete will have will refer to which consultation after finish the consult with doctor. So I will stop sharing.
Okay, the last man.